In his first trip out of mainland China since COVID began, President Xi is set to meet with Vladimir Putin tomorrow in Uzbekistan. The topic? The war in Ukraine, and to, quote, show an alternative to the Western world. Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, member of the House Senate Judiciary Committee, joins us now. Senator, is it wrong to suggest that Biden's failures have driven these two into the arms of each other?
No, Laura, that's not wrong at all. This is very dangerous. It's been a cardinal principle of American foreign policy from the beginning that we don't want a nation or coalition of nations like dictatorships in Russia and China to unite in the old world with the ability to command its resources and territories and people to strike us here in the new world. But Joe Biden's weakness throughout all of 2021 towards Russia itself and on display last year in the debacle in Afghanistan enticed Vladimir Putin to invade Ukraine. And that's what created the conditions for these two countries to potentially grow closer together. Vladimir Putin is turning to China looking for assistance, not only in technology and weapons, but also to buy the oil and gas that he needs to keep his economy afloat. Which leads me to the second Biden failure, which is Biden's war on American energy, on oil and gas and coal. Rather than Europe facing a dark, cold winter, we could be supplying them with natural gas to help power their homes and power their factories. Yet we're waging war here in America on our own domestic energy production, while at the same time we're making ourselves beholden and dependent to Chinese energy, because China has most of the world's so-called green energy technology market cornered. Both of these key failures have helped create the conditions for Russia and China to grow closer together, which is gravely dangerous for America's freedom, safety, and prosperity.
Are you confident that old Mayor Pete, Senator, is going to be able to handle this rail strike? I mean, last time I checked, he's looking for somewhere to plug in his EV or, hop on his bike and bike to work or something. That's cute, but it doesn't really solve the energy problems or the rail problem.
Let's remember first off that whether it's a so-called electric vehicle or electric scooter that Secretary Buttigieg is driving to work this week, it's not really electric-powered vehicles. It's coal-powered vehicles and natural gas-powered vehicles, because the electricity comes from somewhere. And no, I don't have confidence that either he or Joe Biden can avert what could be a very serious strike of railway workers. I mean, by some estimates, we're talking $2 billion of economic loss every single day if they go on strike just barely 24 hours from right now. Look, the president under federal union or labor law appointed what's called an emergency board. It made recommendations. The railways have accepted them. Most of the unions have accepted them. Republican senators today proposed under federal labor law that we should accept those recommendations. But Democrats blocked us. Joe Biden refuses to take the step of his own hand-picked emergency board because he doesn't want to offend union supporters just 2 months before an election. But if railway workers go on strike, and especially if it's a protracted spike, Americans are going to be paying even more for food at the grocery store, for basic goods at other stores, because so much moves on railways across America.
So does that mean you don't have confidence in Mayor Pete? I'm just kidding. Like, the guy, he has no business being secretary. I worked at the Department of Transportation. I'm really doing my resume tonight, but I worked there as a speechwriter many years ago. It's a complicated department. I mean, it is very complicated. He doesn't know what he's doing, okay? And Americans are going to pay the price. Senator, thanks for making this very clear tonight for us.